Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The surprise one from range. Mbappe! Irrepressible! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And that's got him off to a flyer.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Best! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Threads one in. That pass has been well intercepted. Balde has the space to scheme. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Ribery has given away a free kick. Beckenbauer. Best. Now it's Mbappe. Ribery. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Ribery. Short changes him with that pass. Balde. Looking for options for movement. Cannavaro.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Rijkaard. Spread it left. Marcelo. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Now he's got space here. He's picked his way through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Oh, that was vital. And he's there to belt it away. Chiellini. For Ribery. And it's Balde. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, that's fabulous. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Portugal finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back underway.
Portugal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch.
Oh, he's having a go! That was mighty close. Kimmich. And Balde. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Tries from a long way out. Ribery. Portugal still this single goal behind.
Portugal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Portugal are level.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And here's Bale. Little pass back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Mbappe. And a chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it.
Goes for a shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
That's a cute ball. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And another try! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Kimmich has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
It's a pretty loose pass. And the pass is intercepted. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And he's big chance! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Good chance here! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Now this could be it. He's going for goal! Oh, cracking it. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. David claiming the man of the match award. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's a sharp pass, and he's been shifted off it.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now it's David. David gets on his bike and on the move. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Looking for options for movement. Now it's Ronaldinho. Kimmich is the team's great visionary. And here's Ronaldinho, looking for the run.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Nice interception, well timed. Platini. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ronaldinho.
England definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Del Piero.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely worked. It's Bale! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
England with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Lahm. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Platini showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution for England, number 6, Del Piero.
We're on the move again.
Replace him is
Portugal really can count themselves lucky not to be behind at half-time. Couldn't really work out what they were trying to do, actually. Letting themselves get dominated like that, it's very confusing.
Balde. And this is Ribéry. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Ribéry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good effort! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Portugal ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Bale. And it's Michel Platini. Oh, it's come loose.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Driving on and making good progress. Can he get it through? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for England, number 20.
England are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 22, Seedorf.
Lahm.
Number 18, Platini. Coming on the field, number 21, Dembele.
Oh no, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! It's a goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
And that is a genuine ground-eat-me-up moment.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
England have fired themselves in front.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big...
Neymar! Oh, it's hit the post! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Now that's well seen too. Saliba.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Snyder. It's Snyder! It's bounced back off the post. Goes for a shot! That's the end. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And a quick reminder today that
so, Jim, how do you reflect on